Hi folks. So yesterday I thought was going to be my first day back at work, but it wasn't. Today has been my first day back at work. So my shift is going to be from 11 till 2. At least I believe that's going to be the case, although I got the sense that my interpretation of Vicky's reaction, kinda, I don't know, as I'm not sure if she was completely happy with that. But anyway, so it's supposed to be starting again tomorrow at 11 till 2. It's an easier shift, I must admit. You don't have that coffee rush. That was one of the things that in the morning shift from 7 till 11, it's like the coffee order is just unbelievable. I didn't realise this. I thought you have coffees all day long, like, you know what I mean? It was like, it shows you, doesn't it? If you don't experience something, you don't really know. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm trying to keep out of the wind here because we've got the wind blowing like you wouldn't believe. Although I say that, it's just really a light breeze, but you know what it's like on this camera. But yeah, unless you experience stuff, you never really appreciate or understand. Because the afternoon, very rarely anybody ordered coffee. I must admit, I was kind of surprised. I just assumed that that people would be ordering coffees as much, because it wasn't busy. I must admit, morning time is definitely well busier, much more busier, definitely. But the afternoon, people, it was still kind of busy-ish at times, not like I say mega busy necessarily, but very rarely anybody ordered any coffee, which I was really surprised at. It was mostly the food. I guess that kind of makes sense because from 11 onwards and it comes dinner time and what have you, and people just getting their lunch, aren't they, really? But still, you'd think they'd buy a coffee with their lunch, but I don't know. But it just shows you, it just gives you an appreciation and a sense of what, the difference like. So definitely an easier shift, less stress, definitely. And I also spoke to Ben, and Ben is basically trying to work out how best to help me, and basically what he's suggesting that maybe I go to one of the other shops, maybe the big one on the corner, which at first I'm thinking, like, really? I mean, that's going to be even more busier. But what he's suggesting is there's a particular post that he's not sure if they still have this post or not, but basically, because it's an indoor one, and so a sit-down place, and it's got an upstairs as well as downstairs, where I just be like cleaning the tables, checking the loos, chatting with the customers and stuff like that, rather than be serving on the tills or whatever sort of thing. Get paid the same money, and what have you, sort of thing. So I'm kind of thinking, okay, we could give that a try and see how we get on with that. Because he understands and appreciates the fact that, like, it's the monotony of the thing as well. It's the repetitiveness of it, and even he appreciates and fully understands that the repetitiveness of the job can be soul destroying over a period of time. Do you know what I mean? And it takes a lot of tolerance and what have you to sort of, like, I guess, do that. I mean, when you think about it, I've got to marvel at some of my work colleagues that have been working in that shop for like 8 years or whatever, you know what I mean? And day in, day out. Now, okay, they do swap their shifts around a lot, you know what I mean? Well, say a lot, you know what I mean? They do swap around, so sometimes they'll be doing a morning shift, then do an afternoon shift or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So it kind of breaks it up that way, I suppose. But, the sort of routine, the monotony of the thing can really get to you. So, anyway, that's basically the latest of it all at the moment. I'm still feeling a little bit dodgy, a little bit wobbly about things, and I'm trying to get back into the swing of stuff as best I can. Today wasn't too bad, like I said. I managed reasonably okay, and what have you. I'm still full of a bag of nerves and all the rest of it, sort of thing. But anyway, I just thought I'd give you an update of what's happening. Yeah, so for now, I'm going to leave it there, and I'll catch you folks later. Bye for now. I wonder what that's all about. And there's lemons. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, I've come away from oh, look at that, shoes hanging in the tree. How well? Look what that's about. That's two strange things that I was just walking along because I've got to walk home. Decided to go a different route this time because again it's all about doing the same things over and over again, and I think for some of us, you see, I'm used to, although, you know, it's funny because I say these things sometimes and then I suddenly realise in some ways I'm contradicting myself, because the thing is that, like, in some instances it's true, but in other instances not necessarily so. I mean, I was just about to say I'm a sort of person that I'm used to doing things spontaneously and, you know, things being different each time, but then I think to myself, well, when I lived on the streets, there was a monotony of that as well. Day in, day out, same thing, same. Well, so I guess, mind you, that's why I did split things up a little bit when I was doing that. And look, the tide's out at the moment. Oh, boy, sorry folks, I'm really tired. Oh look, the MI5 building. Where's James Bond now? Oh dear. Yeah, but yeah. Might have to do a bit of beach combing again one day. Go mooching down there. There's certain parts where you can go and do that, you know. But like my friend was saying, though, you have to be a bit careful about what you're picking up and stuff, apparently. There's some, I forget what it was now, he did tell me. It was a while back now. I think he mentioned it in the video at the time, I can't remember. Anyway, maybe do that one day. Just have a little mooch around the beach one day, of the shoreline of the Thames there. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, so like I said, the monotony of you know, of the monotony of walking around and all the rest of it. I mean, you know, the thing is that there we go with the wind, you see, and it's going to get really windy here because that building's going to funnel it down here. Boy, I mean, it's funny because I mentioned this in the other video when I was out with Kev, and I kept on thinking, oh, it's going to sound like a hurricane on it, and it didn't. You could hardly hear it. And this is much as about the same as the breeze that we had that day, and yet it didn't sound all that much on the video, so I was kind of surprised. Oh wow, well that's bouncy, oh that's really soft. This ground I'm walking on, it's like sponge, it's like a sponge. Oh, that's weird. I didn't expect that. I thought it was going to be like, God, it's spongy. Boing, boing. Oh, that's funny. This isn't, this bit, but yeah, I didn't expect that, sorry. I was just walking along and then all of a sudden my feet went and I'm like, what? Eh? Oh dear. Yeah, so anyway, hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad on it, but like I say, it's just, I don't know. Sometimes just, maybe it's the way it catches on it or something, I don't know, I guess. Yeah, I was trying to say something about the monotony of things and the repetition. Sorry, it's just sometimes when I'm walking along, particularly if I'm tired, I find it difficult to keep a conversation going, and plus the fact, like I said, holding this camera out at arm's length actually is quite tiring, actually, as it goes. Right, we're coming up to the bridge. We're coming up to Vauxhall Bridge. Vauxhall Bridge. Road is behind me. I'm not going to turn the camera around right now. So expect a load of wind noise right now. It's funny as well, this is the very bridge I walked across when it was blizzard. Remember that snowy blizzard that we had? You know, almost like a complete whiteout, you remember? I was walking across this very same bridge. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I was saying that the monotony of you know, doing the same things, same routine, day in, day out. Boy, sorry. See, this is another reason why. I mean, it's funny because the cuff training, yeah, I don't know how much the wind's going to catch on here right now. Sorry, folks. I tell you what, I'll leave it until I get home. I'm just finding it rather annoying right now. So I'll leave it there for now. I'll catch you folks later. Bye for now. Yes, I know, folks. I always mention this. I always say like, oh, video later, blah 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 blah. But as I was walking along, and I had all this construction work going on, and I'm thinking like, oh, what's all that? And then like, there's all these dudes here. I don't know what they're doing. Blah 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 blah. But I've just noticed. I've never seen this before. I've seen the low tide on the river and everything. Blah blah blah. But and all the times I've passed here, I even filmed down here once. I was even filming on this embankment when they had those horses, those concrete horses. I don't know if you guys will remember that video. It was a while back now. It was good about 2 years ago or something. But anyway, so I've filmed down here before, and I've even walked down this bit here. But I've never noticed that. And it's like there's like a road there. It's like a pavement. Like all them cobbles there. And I'm thinking like, that's weird. Because why would there be a path there? Because normally, obviously, well, I say obviously, you see where the, you see those lion's heads? I don't know if you can see them clearly from this angle, but let me just zoom in a second here, and you'll see what I mean. So you see the lion's head there, and I mean, I don't know if you can notice, but there's a watermark all the way along there, and that's where the, you know, when there's full tide, that's where the river comes up to, you know what I mean? And that, as you can see, I mean, that's got to be a good, at least, I don't know, 20 feet high, or whatever, give or take, maybe 15 foot, something like that. So why would there be a path, or a road, where the river would normally be covering it at least by 15 feet? Wow, that's really weird. Look, you see, it goes quite a way under the bridge, I think, as well. But, wow, that just puzzles me. Why is there sort of like a pathway, or a road? An old cobbled road. That's really interesting. It must go further along as well, or further along the bank somewhere. You know, underneath all that shale and rubble and rocks and all the rest of it. That's fascinating. Wow. I wonder if one time the tide didn't come up that far or something, maybe. But that wall, I mean, I don't know exactly how old that wall is, but I mean, oh, I don't know. That puzzles me. Mystery. So why is there a cobbled pavement? Fascinating. Okay, so I think for now I'm going to kind of leave it there, I guess. Yeah, right next to the MI5 building, but I was just about to point the camera over there, but I noticed there was some dude walking through there, and like with the police car going past me and there's cameras everywhere. I'm thinking like, oh, they might think I'm filming it for some nefarious purpose, like, you know. So perhaps I won't right now. Oh man, flipping heck. See, that's the age we live in, folks. We live in a paranoid age, and we're kind of scared to do almost anything. Do you know what I mean? In case we get into trouble for, you know, flipping heck. What's this? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's probably just me. Yeah, anyway, you can see it in the background next to me. The MI5 building, as you can see. Anyway, yeah. Although it is said that that's just admin, and there's no actual sort of any kind of like spy stuff or anything like that. It's all just sort of admin, they reckon. I don't know what the truth of that is, but they reckon that there's nothing in there that's necessarily you know, spy orientated or whatever, apparently. But like I said, flipping heck. Wow. Right, hang on, sorry folks. The way they've done all this pavement stuff, it's a little bit confusing, because you've got the cycle path thing here, and then you've got the pedestrian bit, and I don't know. It's a little bit confusing. Right, so we're in Vauxhall. I'm slowly winding my way home. so it's a bit of a walk. So, okay, yeah, for now, from Bob Cole, I'm going to leave it there, and I'll catch you folks later. Bye for now.